The Bristol pilot is led by Bristol City Council, working with the University of Bristol and Knoll West Media Centre. There are 12 households taking part, mainly based in South Bristol. They are all from diverse backgrounds, from council-rented accommodation to private homeowners. Some have already taken part in other energy projects, and others are completely new to having technology installed into their homes.
I've been providing much of the electronic engineering technical expertise in the Twinergy project, as well as doing much of the technology deployment into people's houses. The first visit was to do with data collection. So part of the Twinergy project is to do with building a digital twin of people's houses that can then be used to model and predict their energy consumption throughout a day.
Everyone's been really, really helpful. In the beginning, when I first didn't understand it, they helped me too, and even came round to visit to put me right.
The house battery is, as you'd imagine, it is a large lithium battery that sits in someone's house. It stores the solar power, the solar panel generated power throughout the day, and then allows people to use it during the evenings when there isn't the solar being generated. You can't have everyone needing PhDs in battery management for this stuff to work, so it's been really good to go around to some of the houses and find that it really has had a positive impact on their energy bills.
The guys that installed the solar panels, SolarSense, they explained to me, how it works from the panels to the battery to the feed. So everything's linked. So the panels are linked to the battery, is linked to those meters. So the whole time they're communicating with each other. There you go. It's a great big one. The app is like basically idiot proof. It really is. It's like, and you can pick things on and off. So if you only want to see how much you're feeding in, you just touch screen.
So then I go to the next battery, and there's 100%. And that gives me that sort of thing, and there's all the consumption stuff.
We are all excited as a family, and we are all, learning together, and we'll see how we can learn through it and then how we can make a difference.
The demand side management aspect of the technology is a set of smart plugs. The idea with the EquiWatt system is that people are incentivized to turn off devices at times of high grid load, so the times when the grid is stressed. They're incentivized to turn off the devices by the awarding of points.
We held a gathering to help participants understand the technology, meet others, and share their learning.
The Knoll West Media Centre based event happened before the second set of visits, so people didn't yet have the demand side management, the EquiWatt stuff.
The colleagues over at the Knoll West Centre, when we had our meeting on the evening, they explain everything in detail.
It was really good to be able to show people some of the consumption of the different appliances around their house, and this is the power of these smart plugs, is that they allow you to get real quantitative numbers on what the power consumption is for your TV or your kettle or your microwave.
But I can see which appliances are using more energy than the others, and yeah, cool, it's open your eyes.
It's fairly self-sufficient. It doesn't need me to do anything to it to be operating in the background. I kind of quickly realised that using electricity, heavy electricity, in the daytime is how I need to think now.
When she does the washing, if the sun's out, it's, like I say, it's free. We can cook a meal during the day if the sun's out, free. So yeah, it made a big difference to us.
There's going to be new tariffs coming through, which, like the old Economy 7 tariffs that people might remember, where you had 2 rates. Yeah, so those tariffs are going to become more frequent again because of the need to use more renewables.
This is now my 4th energy provider. And to be fair, I think that they maybe need a bit of a lesson in how to deal with people that go on solar power, because I have struggled with getting my export back.
I shouldn't really be paying any electric. So they did like estimating what our usage would be, and then I had to go, look, this is our electric readings, and they were like, oh yeah, you're not used anything.
Me and my wife, we're determined to come away from the gas. We're determined to try and be self-sufficient in everything that's going on.
It really should be a major part of community building, I suppose, when people are getting together. The way that energy for that community is organised needs to be really thought out carefully.
You know, you could have like solar panels put up anywhere and then have like a hub and where it goes back. I'd be more than happy for the spare energy I had to go to one of my neighbours.
I think as a family, I always talk about how we can save energy and how we can look after the environment and the planet in general. And I talk to my children about it, and having green energy is amazing, and teaching your children through green energy.
The next step of the Twinergy project will be to look at how we can best optimise the batteries and PV systems in people's homes, and that will be to maximise the savings they can make from having those energy assets in their homes. So that will be working with smart tariffs and helping households to understand how best to get on those tariffs. We'll be looking to use the Twinergy app to integrate the data insights that we get out of this battery optimisation process and to help households select the best tariffs.